We hope that we remember the chords, we hope that we remember the words, and one thing I'd like to say just before we start, it's just a sort of a shame I don't see any familiar faces here tonight. It's like back in Letterkenny in the 50s and the 60s. Great, great to see you.
Because they're all too young.
Right? Try it, we'll try it. Ready? How are ya? How are ya? How are ya?
Feel-2, how are ya? It's been so long since we met. I really think that friends like us should get together more often. Feel-2. How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Fifi's window opens to the west. Sun goes down, the birds go to their rest. Breezes from the east run through her mind, and thoughts of winter make her hard to find. Fifi-2, how are ya? It's been so long since we met. I really think that friends like us should get together more often. Fifi-2. How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Record player playing something new. Shutter, flutter, warming trend is due. Waiting for someone to share with you. A misty springtime, winter being through. Fifi-2, how are ya? It's been so long since we met. I really think that friends like us should get together more often. Fifi-2. How are ya? 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 How are ya?
Well, we don't get together very often nowadays, as you can imagine, so Christine came up and we had a quick practice yesterday and a wee run this morning, so we haven't sung together for a while, so forgive us if you hear any faux pas. You will do. You will do. All right.
Yeah.
This is a... Will you introduce it?
I
Okay.
certainly will, if you'd shut your bake for a minute.
No, children, no fighting.
Well, I don't know if you folks agree that the music in the 50s and the 60s was very good music.
Here, here.
And there was a Canadian songwriter back then called Gordon Lightfoot, and we're going to give a lash of one of his songs, The Early Morning Rain.
In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand and an aching in my heart and my pockets full of sand, I'm a long way from home and I miss my darling so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, big 707 set to go. But I'm stuck here on the ground, where the cold winds blow, where the liquor tasted good and the women all were fast. There she goes, my friend, she's rolling down at last. Hear the mighty engines roar, see the silver bird on high. She's away and westward bound, high above the clouds she'll fly, where the morning rain don't fall and the sun always shines. She'll be flying o'er my home in about 3 hours' time. This old airport's let me down, it's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as can be. You can't hop a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I'll best be on my way in the early morning rain. You can't hop a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I'll best be on my way in the early morning rain. So I'll best be on my way in the early morning rain. So I'll best be on my way in the early morning rain. Sorry up there.
Well, thank you very much for that. And Billy, I didn't mean to tell you to shut your bake, by the way. I really love you dearly. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Another of our very favourite songwriters over the years is a guy called John Denver. And this song celebrates just living in the moment, because all that we have right now is just this very little moment together, all of us here in the Station House Hotel in Letterkenny on this Friday night, sharing lovely, lovely old times together. And this song is called Today. Today, while the blossom still clings to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries and drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joy that is mine today. I'll be a dandy and I'll be rover. You'll know who I am by the songs that I sing. I'll smile at your table and sleep in your clover. Who cares what tomorrow may bring? Today, while the blossom still clings to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries and drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joy that encumbered with yesterday's glories. I can't live on promises, winter to spring. Today is my moment, and now is my glory. I laugh, I'll cry, and I'll sing today, while the blossom still clings to the vine. I'll taste your strawberries and drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joy that is mine. Today, today, today.
Just watching that little clip they showed earlier. We haven't changed a bit, have we? No. Right, this is a song that we used to start a lot of our programs with because it sort of gave you an idea how the audience would react and what sort of audience to be that night. But you are such a smashing audience. We're only going to sing it for fun. It's called Cotton Fields. Ready? Just a minute, hold on. I need my fat tape. 1, 2, 3, 4.
When I was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle in the old cotton fields back home. When I was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle in the old cotton fields back home. Now when them cotton boys get cotton, they don't take very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. It may sound a little bit funny, but you didn't make very much money in them old cotton fields back home. It may sound a little bit funny, but you didn't make very much money in them old cotton fields back home. Now when them cotton balls get rotten, they don't take very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. I went home to Arkansas. People say, what you coming here for? In them old cotton fields back home. I went home to Arkansas. People said, what you coming here for? In them old cotton fields back home. Now when them cotton balls get rotten, they don't pick very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton, in them old cotton, in them old cotton fields back home.
There's a glass of water here.
Is there? Oh, okay. Fourth hand.
No, second hand.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thanks very much indeed. Just going back to the favourite old musical people of the times that we grew up in, there was Lonnie Donegan, of course. the wonderful Hank Williams, Buddy Holly, of course,
Thanks, Brian.
and the boys particularly like the Everly Brothers. So the Patterson Brothers are now going to sing an Everly Brothers song.
Everly Brothers.
And please do join along. Dream, dream, dream.
Nobody remembers the Everly Brothers here. Okay.
When I want you in my arms, and I want you and all your charms. Whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream. When I feel blue in the night and I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream.
We thought we'd better stick in a little unaccomplished song in Irish, and you probably all know it. Lullaby, Anish Tan Grendo Fego Bui. Ready?
Anish tan grendo fego bui, hash mustor alanev mokri, tani hadu ekchat, kaligo savanacht, shohin shololo, lululolo. Tansul begal nishe trijum, Tavjan bepanek titum, wink and blink and tashe chakt, kaligo savanacht, shohin shololo, lululolo. Anish tangrindo fego bui, hash mostor alyanev mokri, tani hadu ekchakt, kaligo savanacht, shohin shololo, lululolo.
you know that many, well, you might remember, I'm not sure, but certainly a lot of younger people wouldn't know that we had a song that actually went to #2 in the Irish Hit Parade. Can anybody tell me what it was? Danny McGlynn, she's not allowed to speak.
Actually,
Close.
close.
It was on the other side. G2.
Sure, we'll give it a lash. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want to be a memory, oh no, not me. Not an echo from the past, another love that didn't last. If it's just a game you're playing, better find somebody new. I don't want to be a memory to you.
Not a half-remembered romance, gathering dust and filed away. Just a name for future reference on some rainy day.
Let me be the one and only love to last your whole life through. I don't want to be a memory to you.
If you remember it, sing it.
I don't want to be a memory, oh no, not me.
Not an echo from the
Not
past.
an echo from the past, another love that didn't last. If it's just a game you're playing, better find somebody new. I don't want to be a memory to you.
Not a half-remembered romance, gathering dust and filed away. Just a name for future reference on some rainy day.
Let me be the one and only love to last your whole life through. I don't want to be a memory to you. I don't want to be a memory to you.
Thank you very much. Well,
And now we're going to have the memories singing I Don't Want to Be a Patterson.
I heard that. Corny joke. Just before we finish, I would like to say what a great pleasure it is to see so many familiar and indeed loved faces, because we were told early on that we should really sort of base ourselves in London or in Dublin or somewhere like that, but we were serious home birds. I remember one year, I think we went to London about 38 times in 1 year. That's almost one a week. And we went to America, but we all kept coming back to Letterkenny. And I suppose it's hard to take the man out of the bog. But a few years ago, we made a little CD for ourselves. Now, you may never see, I don't know, but you may never see, may ever see the Pattersons stage again. So this could be the last time that we actually see it. No, I'm serious. Because we're not getting any younger.
Who said get off?
Another clean shirt.
But another clean shirt. But we made a little CD of songs that we loved. It was never intended for public performance. Our mother is on it, singing her party piece, Roll River Roll. Dorothy, whom we lost just a while ago, is on singing with us, Most Peculiar Man and things like that. But if you want a copy, they are there. I'm not pushing you to buy them or anything, but they are there because you won't get a chance to get them again, I don't think. No, seriously, I'm serious. We were once singing in a dressing room. Mr. McGlinchey, the vet, brought us down, and we were singing in a dressing room in RTE, and we were singing this song. And a big man stuck his head round the door and said, "Stop, stop." After he'd heard us now for 30 seconds, he said, "I want you to do 3 TV shows." So we were kind of lucky. And this song has been lucky for us all the way. And it's a good old gospel song. We used to call them Negro spirituals, but you're not allowed to say that anymore. So we'll call it a black gospel song. All right.
Because I can't call them Negro spirituals anymore.
That's what I said. That's what Billy said. Hold on a second. Right. You were right, Adam was telling me this thing's slipping all the time. It's going to end up around my knees.
And after 30 seconds, please don't tell us to stop. We'll go to the end and then that'll be us finished.
Thank you, my darlings, for turning up. Enjoy the DVD, I will too. And this is, as I said, if I can get my bra in the right position. Roughly right. Do Lord remember me? Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me? Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me? Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me? Look away beyond the blue. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. Look away beyond the blue. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me? Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me? Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me? Look away beyond the blue. If you don't bear the cross, then you can't wear the crown. If you don't bear the cross, then you can't wear the crown. If you don't bear the cross, then you can't wear the crown. Look away beyond the blue. And do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me? Oh Lordy, do Lord, oh do Lord, do remember me? Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me? Look away beyond the blue. I took Jesus for my Savior, you take him too. I took Jesus for my Savior, you take him too. I took Jesus for my Savior, you take him too. Look away beyond the blue. One more time. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me? Oh Lordy, do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me? Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me? Look away beyond the blue. Look away beyond the blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, Billy, Roddy and Christine, the Pattersons. If any of you were wondering whether it was going to be worth coming here tonight, you have just had your answer.